I'm going to be talking about the LINBIT community forums and this new initiative in 2024. LINBIT launched a community forum space in March earlier this year. For a long time, LINBIT used a Slack space for community discussion around the open source software that we develop and topics relating to that software, deploying it, using it, maintaining it, resolving issues that might come up in deployments. Over time, though, what we found is that while the community in the Slack space was active, it was not as visible or easy to find discussion spaces there, not as easy as some other platforms that we were noticing. And we do know that there are a lot of LINBIT software users out there. And so to try to build a better community space for users, we created the LINBIT community forum space. And we host this space at forums.linbit.com. One of the lessons we learned from the community space hosted on Slack was that valuable information and insights that community users were offering and discovering through discussions in that Slack space were getting lost over time. And someone would either have to remember that the discussion existed, or else if someone had an in-the-moment need, try to find relevant content by using a search feature within Slack that was not as great as some other platforms. These are just a couple more reasons why we wanted to create a different community space. And so, although it's only been a few months since we launched the community forums space, there's been a good amount of activity. People are asking good questions and providing thoughtful responses. Community space is growing as people seem to be finding the forum space all right. And that's due to better visibility through internet searches when somebody might have an in-the-moment need. And thank you for all the people who have joined so far, especially if you might have been a member of the former LINBIT community posted in Slack. Thank you for the faith in this transition to a new platform, and we expect this space is only going to get better. Moving on, I'll briefly give a quick tour now of the forum space. And let me just share my screen and do a few maintenance tasks with my view to make it all right for visibility. Thanks for bearing with me. How's that looking, RT?
Looking good, looking good.
Okay, thanks for the patience there.
Yeah, no worries.
So starting off, one of the ways that you can, if you just want to check the forum out, you don't have to sign up for anything. You can browse it without having a forum account. Starting out, you'll see the space looking like this. I'm using a dark view, but that's something that you can customize in preferences if you through your web browser or through your account preferences when you join up. You can navigate a few different ways in the forum space. The first way over on the left-hand side of the screen, you can navigate by topics, and you might think of topics as another way of saying post. And you can also navigate by category. When you start your forum journey, the categories might just show this general category and maybe site feedback. You can choose all categories to expand that. And if you have an account, you can customize the categories that your sidebar shows by clicking on this pencil icon. And here the LINBIT team created categories that mostly correspond to different LINBIT developed software such as DRBD, LINSTOR, DRBD Reactor, and others. And there's also a category for LINBIT software integrations with other platforms such as Proxmox VE, Kubernetes, CloudStack, Open Nebula, Exostore, and others. And again, you can edit this list to show more categories if you want. And finally, you can navigate by tags, and these are just hopefully relevant keywords or terms that either a post creator or a forum admin on the LINBIT team might add to post topics. And wanted to show, highlight some of the content on the forum to get you all started. And to prove a point that there are no stupid questions, I'll show you one of my favorite topic threads so far on the forum here. I type in search and try to find a stupid question. Let's see what happens. There appears that there might be a stupid question. I'll click on it. And yeah, this is one of my favorite posts so far. It's actually a pretty sophisticated post that deals with ZFS, NVMe drives, RAID-Z, XFS, and LVM. So a lot going on actually in this by title. Stupid post, but not actually stupid. If you want to interact with any of the topics that you might find on the forum, you can follow topics by using this bell icon, and then you get a few options for different ways that you might want to either get notified by activity related to the post. You can also bookmark a post, and you can do that by clicking on a bookmark button. And also within your account settings, you can manipulate some of the preferences that you might want to set related to your account. Sorry, I'm trying to hide a bar while navigating. Here's the bookmarks icon that I was looking for. This is actually in your account preferences, and this is where you would manage settings related to bookmarks that you might have set. So yeah, that's just a brief tour of the forum, new LINBIT forums. Do invite you to browse. Again, you don't have to sign up for an account just to browse it, just to use it, just to find maybe relevant content to some in the moment needs that you might have. Maybe questions that you might have been covered already by other users in the forums. But we do welcome you to join also, especially if you have wisdom to contribute to the growing pool of knowledge around LINBIT software. So again, please join us at forums.linbit.com. Click the sign up button in the upper right part of the screen. Fill out a brief form that's just going to ask you for your email, basically, and name, and verify your email. And we're not doing any marketing through this platform other than occasionally announcing new releases and events like this community meeting or conferences that the team might be attending. We really want this to be a space for the LINBIT community to collaborate in, and as much as possible, we'll try to just let the utility of the software speak for itself. So please join us in the community forums. Thank you.